Philanthropy is believed to play an important role in social development of society, especially in Pakistan, with its winning record on contributions. But the sector is being ignored, especially on fiscal policy front. The magnitude and impact of the sector in social and economic development can multiply it if the sector is incentivized through policy. With this background, SDPI organized a pre-budget seminar to put forward recommendations on relaxing regulations and suggesting tax incentive for the sector. Dr. Muhammad Iqbal, member FBR, said the government was open to suggestions on devising a liberal tax regime. He said investment in improving public sector services is government's top priority.
The tax regime is already quite conducive to support the charitable activities, the philanthropic activities. So what I would like is to have certain suggestions through which we can make the regime even more friendly for the philanthropic activities.
Every year, Pakistani nation give about 240 billion rupees to various charities. Such a huge amount in charity should be regulated and documented to reduce trust deficit by ensuring that the charities is being spent on social development.
The scale of the population is such that not all people can be reached, whereas philanthropy is local and it is known through individuals, through your relatives, people who are needy and around you. So there's a much better way of reaching them through a flexible medium of philanthropy. Of course, governments can manage the scale and they add to the philanthropic resources that are there.
Some fundamental aspects of philanthropy sector needed to be revisited, which include institutional arrangements, regulatory framework, and tax structure. It would also be critical to analyze the impact of fiscal incentives on philanthropy and how a favorable fiscal environment could be instrumental in development of a nation's non-profit sector, experts say.
One, there is selective taxation. So sometimes there are certain corporations or certain organizations that may be taxed more for political reasons. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's true. It's something that we have seen, and I'm hopeful that in the forthcoming budget, we're not going to see much of that.
There is need for addressing structural defects in the system, and more avenues for public-private cooperation should be explored to tap the real potential of this sector in Pakistan. Unfortunately, the privileged classes are not paying their share of taxes, and thus there was not enough money available to invest on underprivileged of the society. The gap can be bridged by the philanthropists. With cameraman Imran Ali Khan, Raja Taimur Hassan, SDTV Islamabad.